So I was about to do the final finishing cleaning of the car, and because I've had it for a good few weeks, and if you followed the video that I did a few weeks ago, I was just replacing the airbag module, and it was absolutely pissing it down with rain, really big time, and I had the passenger door open, but I had an umbrella. But basically I think moisture, potential some wet water got in a bit, nothing much, and I thought that the reason behind the moisture, as you can see here on the windscreen, was because of that there. Now, so I've had a fan in to try and just dry it out, and it's never really gone. There's always been something. So putting the fan today to give it some more heat, I've just noticed that here, I don't know if you can see it, but when I put my hand down here, let's see if I can get this. Watch this. Look at that. There's so much water underneath the carpet, but it's on the driver's side. So I don't know how that's happened. So I'm going to use the bizzle to try and get as much water soaked out of that carpet as possible, and we'll see how that gets on. But just no idea why that's like that. And then I'll whack the heater on, and hopefully that might sort it. But I don't really know. So yeah, we'll get going on that. Slightly concerning about how much water I just managed to suck out, and it was also in the passenger well as well. So I've sucked as much as I think I can out, put the heater in to try and dry it out, and hope for the best. Very peculiar. I don't know if that's just that rainy day that I had, and I was stupid to just leave the door open, and somehow the water's got in, and that's how it went. But yeah, so good old bizzle's done its job, and we'll now just need to give it a good old clean now, and then it can go. But yeah, that's slightly delayed me a bit there. So what you saw there has sort of abruptly finished, and the reason behind the while there's not going to be any more footage is I was selling one of the cars. I can't really remember what it was, and then someone made a contact with me and said, "Oh, do you have anything else?" I said, "Oh yeah, I've kind of got a Sport that I'm literally just finished cleaning, or about to finish cleaning." And they were like, "Yeah, give me a couple of days, I'll come down." And she came down and bought the Sport straight away. So I pretty much didn't, I think I sorted out the interior. I never cleaned it from the outside, and she took it for a test drive, no issues, and took it away. So I never got to do like a final video on it, never got to do like a final walk around or anything like that. And yeah, it sold in the end, and never had to put it up for sale. So there's no more on that Sport now. It is gone. It went to a woman in Wimbledon. And yeah, I haven't heard anything back, so it's all good. So now we move on to what you might think is either the same video or it's an identical car, but you'll see now that this is, well, it was taken only a few days ago, and we are now sort of mid-January. So about a week ago, we went to BCA and I picked up this car. So let's have a look at this. It's another delightfully cold morning here at Blackbush. So we're going to collect our latest one. Another 500. sport this time with a faulty dashboard. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into some warmth and yeah, sort it all out. So literally about 1 minute to collect the paperwork for the car. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning, so I think staff is reduced on a Saturday to be able to show you to your car, but not to worry, we will hopefully come across her very shortly, and off the top of my head, hopefully maybe a few little paint scuffs that we just need to deal with, and a new speedometer, and I'm really hoping that's going to be it. Fingers crossed. And there she is. So let's have a quick walk around. So I already know about this split here. Might be able to get a tiny bit of, you wouldn't really notice that. I mean, the last one that I had a split down here, and this has got a split here. Might be able to sort of stick that somehow. That number plate I think I might change as well, but overall on the front looks to be pretty good. I've already noticed that this is quite dirty. It's been sat somewhere. Alloy's a bit scuffed around there. Good chunky tyres though, and it's a Yokohama, so even better. Down the side all looks to be good. Sill looks to be good. That's just a paint mark, so that can come off with ease. Again, got some good tread on that. What tyres on the back? Can't see a brand. That's weird. It's made in Poland. Okay. Yes, it's been in a dirty place. These number plates are a bit worn. But nothing appears to be too problematic on the back here. Right, what are these? I think these are cheap on the back. No, they're not. It's a Goodyear. My mistake. It's a Goodyear. So Yokohama on the front, Goodyear on the back. So yeah, that's good. Very good. Again, down this side, no issues with the bodywork at all. So I'm very happy with that. Right, let's go and have a look in the boot. Wiring hatch hasn't been touched. Hopefully that's not a problem. Very dirty in the back here. Some lovely random, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 car mats. I would suggest this was being used at a stables, I reckon, with the amount of hay and dust. At the moment, no locking wheel nut that I can see. That's dirty. Alright, yeah, and you can just see there's just the general dirt inside is very, very sort of muddy. Okay, right. It's a very squeaky door. So we've got an ice scraper. You can see in here, very dirty. Let's turn that light out. that's broken. That's annoying. Still no locking wheel nut. Yes, the locking wheel nut is in there. Always with a COVID mask. Always with a COVID mask. There's always COVID masks around. Right, let's just put this window up. I only got one key as well, so I need to get another one cut. Right. So as you can see, the centre screen is missing, so we actually don't know how much fuel's in this. There's no way of telling at all, which is interesting. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so we have the service pack in here. We've also got obviously the booklet as well, but there's going to be nothing too exciting in there. They take all the service stuff out, so everything is in there, which I'll try and show you probably when I get back. I don't think there's going to be any other cubby holes, nothing like that we can check. No. So yeah, get that ready. So we are going to pull the bonnet. Let's have a look under here. I bet you this is going to be really dirty. Okay, so this needs putting back into there. Let's just do that. Like so. Looks like the original battery. No lugs or anything broken on there. I would question that cam belt's not been done. So that cam belt hasn't been done on this. Oil. How are we looking on the oil? Is that dry of oil? Bear with. Sorry. Needs it to focus on something. Yeah, there's not much in there, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, it just really needs a good old clean, doesn't it? Alright. Yeah, we're missing a clip from the top there. So that's what we need to do. Yeah, okay. So let's get it started. Let's hear her start. Oh. It starts on the button. So that's the main thing. Good, good. That's secured as well. So we're all good there. Missing a clip from there. I reckon I might be able to turn this around quite quickly, hopefully. Let me just shut this, bear with me. don't think it's too shabby at all, really. So I paid £2,000 for that. It's got about 69,000 on the clock. Slightly higher, but what are we now? 10. So it's still doing below average per year. But yeah, it's she's not too bad, really. I don't think, in hindsight. £2,000. Obviously, there's a tiny few hundred quid for the BCA fees on top. But then I also can collect it, so I don't have to worry about transport costs. And I think going forward, hopefully, fingers crossed, providing it drives okay, might just need a new number plate, and that's all really that needs doing, other than a good old clean up and valet on it. And well, might need a service, may probably need a cam belt. I might chuck a cam belt on it, actually. So yeah, right, I'm going to let it warm up slightly. I'm going to get inside and I'm going to drive it off. I'll do another report when I get back, just to see how she drove on the way home. Just got to get some insurance, and yeah, we are good to go. So I'll see you back in a few minutes time. Okay, so we have made it back home, and there is absolutely no problems with how the car drives, which is good. And yeah, so clutch, gearbox, that's all good. No squeaking, nothing from there at all. Obviously, because wasn't 100% sure how much fuel I had, so decided I'd put a tenner in just to make sure that I got home. But until I put the new speedo in, I've got no idea how much fuel this car is currently holding. Right, so service wise, had a look at this. So it was previously owned by a doctor, so 2 previous owners, and the service history is pretty awful, to be honest. So it doesn't say when that was done, but given that it was a 2013 car, I'd suggest that was its first service. Maybe, well, isn't it even a service? It's not even been ticked. The next one was 2019. I'm sure it's got to have had one done before that. There's no way on earth, surely, that a person has not serviced the car. And then whoever's then had it has then done it at the same place, which basically is Quick Fit. And they've had their spark plugs changed at 55,000 miles well, 3 years ago. So yeah, service history is not great. It's not the best out there, if I'm being honest, but I think it's going to need an oil change. So that is that. Just also for the MOT side of things, we've got repair windscreen. Well, it's a defect, and then monitor. So the windscreen is this here. I don't know if you can see that. That's that. Not worried about the mileage. Clamp missing from joint at rear silencer, and brake cable damaged, but not to excess, near side. So yeah, that's the car. So just put those in there for the minute. Yeah, so let's pop out. Just need some of those needs oiling up, but yeah, it's not a bad car. So what do you think you'd put that on the market for at 69-ish thousand? Probably gonna have a cam belt done. Let me know what you think you'd do it as. and it just needs, yeah, a good clean. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. I would imagine the next video is going to probably be on putting that new speedo in, which I'm waiting for, hopefully delivery today. But until next time, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, hold on. Didn't see that. Did not see that. Okay, so we've got a scuff there. Might be able to sound that out. You can hear it. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Take care.